that I thought if we could hold them to somewhere in the low 40s, we'd have a chance to win this game. We've made some really good steps, but we hadn't made the step that we really need to take, and that's to have a championship night, so to speak. And I know this is one night. This game doesn't make or break our season. I credit Murray State for a job well done. And we had no answer for Ed Daniel in the second half. His ferocious rebounding really bothered us. 10 offensive rebounds in our house just can't happen. It gives them too many opportunities to beat you. And I thought the first half our intensity was a little bit better in the first half. Obviously hitting shots was a good thing. But I thought we took too many plays off. I thought there were a few plays that we just kind of rested. And as soon as you drop your guard a little bit, and if you're playing against an All-American, he'll do exactly what he did tonight. He'll jump up and hit a shot and kind of break your back on it. And I was really proud of our guys. I was proud of our crowd. Our atmosphere tonight was really good. It was special. Like I said, this game's not going to make or break us. We're going to continue to move forward, and our league is getting better and better.
Coach, I know it's 2 games in a row, really. They kind of physical, maybe more physical than you guys inside with the other night with Austin Peay, and tonight. Is that kind of alarming to you? Or,
well, I've been worried about our post defense. Our interior defense has got to get a lot better. I think sometimes we're a little worried about fouls, and it makes us play soft. We've got to get a lot tougher and stronger in there. I think that's a big factor right now with our team, our interior defense. I thought our guard play was pretty good today. A.J. Jones really got us out of the block well. He shot the ball well. He did some good things. I thought Corey was good, and I thought Lucas, as usual, was good. 7 assists, a big night tonight. But again, at the end of the day, the one thing I do feel good about our program, we've finally arrived where we feel like that we are expected to win, and that's what you want. That's what you want as a team, and we're very disappointed that we didn't give our fans a win tonight.
Coach, what was the biggest difference between the first and second half on guarding Cannon?
I don't know. I think you look at a couple of things. We didn't defend as well in the second half as we did in the first half. We let Isaiah out a little bit, roam too freely in the first half, or in the second half versus the first. But he was more aggressive in the second half. He went after his shots, and he was making some unbelievable calls or unbelievable shots. And we just couldn't. Our intensity level was not as good as it needed to be. And then you get 2 times the calls against you, and you're on your home floor. You got to overcome that, and so that's a tough thing. And so, like I told our players, let's don't blame anybody. Let's focus on just doing the right thing. And defensively, a little bit too soft in the second half, and they scored too many points.
You touched on the guards, Dickey, briefly. AJ, 2 straight games where he's really been offensively your catalyst.
He did well. His focus was there, and that's what he's got to do. He's got to have a lot more focus than he's been having. Tonight he was extremely focused. You can't play the best teams in the league and be focused only on those games. You got to be focused in practice. You got to be focused in the classroom. You got to be focused everything you do. And today he was focused. And when he's focused, we're a better team. And I think it showed that in the first half. For 20 minutes, we controlled the game. In fact, for 30 minutes, we controlled the game. It was about a 4-minute game that we didn't play very well, and that good teams are going to beat you if you don't play 40 minutes. And that's exactly what Murray has. Murray has enough weapons where they can beat you in different ways. And Isaiah is obviously the money man. But when you put, Ed Daniel is tremendously improved. And so you put him in there just getting offensive rebounds, 17 rebounds tonight. It's a big night for anybody. But, we just got to get tougher. We got to get better. I do think that we learned tonight. I think you got a very disappointed locker room. You got a locker room that we expected to win. We felt like we were going to win. And that's a step in the right direction for our program, and we'll just keep getting better.
You guys had a run in the second half. You guys really struggled to score. I think you went 1 of 9.
Who is that?
You guys had a run in the second half where you really struggled to score. You guys went I think 1 of 9 from the field when Murray made their big push.
We did. I think it's about a 5-minute stretch there that we maybe had 1 field goal, and you bring up a great point. That was the difference in the game, and just the little things. Lack of focus. We had a backdoor play, wide open layup, and we fumbled it out of bounds. We had a wide open layup, and we missed that layup. Corey gets an open shot and a wide open man underneath on a scramble, and we don't dump that ball off to get that game back to tie. Just a few plays here and there that really hurt us, and especially those 4 minutes you're talking about. we got to do a better job. When we don't score in a couple of possessions, we got to, that's my fault. I'll fix that because I do think that this team can score. But if we get 2 or 3 possessions or maybe a minute or 2 without scoring, then we got to get deliberate. We got to get inside. We got to get to the line, and that's what we didn't do tonight. We didn't get to the free throw line, and they did, and that's disappointing because we felt like we were trying to drive the ball just as well, and we couldn't get to the free throw line. That was disappointing.
With Nino, is it simply
What's that?
with Nino, is it simply not being aggressive enough with his defense tonight and on the glass?
Nino is growing every day. We can't do without Nino, but Nino had a tough task tonight. He had eight boards. He was our leading rebounder. That was a good thing. He had 2 good assists. He played 36 minutes. That's really too many minutes for him. But we just couldn't do without him because we had a hard time rebounding the basketball with them. And so he probably played about 4 or 5 minutes too many. And as a result, he got a little bit tired. But Nino's going to be good. He's just a sophomore, and I'll tell you, one day he will be on the other side of that fence, and we'll be having some happier days. But I'm proud of our team. Don't get me wrong. I'm really proud of our team. Our guys played. There was a lot of hype going into this game, and I think our guys were spent a little bit Thursday night. We had a tough game Thursday night. No excuses. Big game, both of us at the top of the league. It's what OVC basketball is about. It's about making plays, and they certainly have a couple of worthy players with Isaiah and Ed Daniel.